to L.E.A.P, a daily dose of learning. In this video, we'll explore the effect of music on our bodies. We will discuss the psychological responses and chemical processes that occur when listening to music. But let us start with why we listen to music. The scientific reasons why we listen to music are complex and multifaceted. Emotional regulation. Listening to music can regulate our emotions, improve our mood, and reduce stress. Research has shown that music can activate the same brain regions as pleasurable experiences like eating, sex, and drugs. Social bonding. Music has been used throughout history to create social bonds and facilitate group cohesion. Sharing musical experiences with others can strengthen social connections and feelings of belonging. Cognitive stimulation. Listening to music can stimulate cognitive processes like attention, memory, and learning. Some studies have shown that listening to music can even improve cognitive function in certain populations. Physical response. Music can also elicit physical responses in the body, such as changes in heart rate, breathing, and muscle tension. This can contribute to the pleasurable and immersive experience of listening to music. Evolutionary benefits. Some researchers have suggested that music may have evolved as a way to communicate emotional states and facilitate social bonding in early human societies. Overall, the reasons why we listen to music are likely a combination of these and other factors, and may vary from person to person. Psychologically, when we listen to music, several physiological responses occur in our bodies. Brain activity. Music can activate several areas of the brain, including the auditory cortex, which processes sound, and the limbic system, which is associated with emotions, memory, and reward. This can lead to changes in mood and emotional responses. Heart rate and blood pressure. Listening to music can also affect our heart rate and blood pressure. Slow and relaxing music can lead to a decrease in heart rate and blood pressure, while fast and loud music can increase them. Respiration. Music can also impact our breathing rate and depth. Slow music can lead to slower and deeper breathing, while fast music can cause shallow and faster breathing. Muscle tension. Music can affect muscle tension, with relaxing music leading to reduced muscle tension and tense music leading to increased muscle tension. Hormonal responses. Listening to music can also lead to the release of hormones like dopamine, which is associated with pleasure and reward, and cortisol, which is associated with stress. Overall, the effects of music on the body are complex and can vary depending on the individual, the type of music, and the context in which it is listened to. Chemically, when we listen to music, certain chemical processes occur in our bodies. Dopamine release. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that is associated with feelings of pleasure and reward. When we listen to music that we enjoy, dopamine is released in the brain, leading to a pleasurable and rewarding experience. Endorphin release. Endorphins are hormones that are associated with pain relief and feelings of euphoria. Listening to music can stimulate the release of endorphins, which can lead to a sense of well-being and even pain relief. Cortisol release. Cortisol is a hormone that is associated with stress. While some studies have shown that listening to relaxing music can reduce cortisol levels, other studies have suggested that intense or unpleasant music can actually increase cortisol levels. Oxytocin release. Oxytocin is a hormone that is associated with social bonding and feelings of trust. Listening to music with others, such as in a group or at a concert, can lead to the release of oxytocin, which can strengthen social bonds. Serotonin release. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that is associated with mood regulation and feelings of well-being. Some studies have suggested that listening to music can stimulate the release of serotonin, leading to improved mood and feelings of happiness. Overall, the chemical effects of music on the body are complex and can vary depending on the individual, the type of music, and the context in which it is listened to. What is the best type of music to listen to? There is no one best type of music for the brain, as the effects of music on the brain can vary depending on individual preferences and the context in which the music is heard. However, here are some general guidelines. Instrumental music. Instrumental music, especially that with no lyrics, can be beneficial for the brain as it allows for greater focus and concentration, and can reduce distractions. Complex music. Music that is complex and challenging, such as classical or jazz music, can stimulate the brain and promote learning and cognitive development. Positive music. Listening to music with positive lyrics and a positive message can improve mood and reduce stress, leading to overall better brain function. Personal preferences. It's important to listen to music that you enjoy, as this can lead to a more positive emotional response, which can in turn have beneficial effects on the brain. Novelty. Listening to new or unfamiliar music can stimulate the brain and promote neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to form new connections and adapt to changes. Overall, the best type of music for the brain is subjective and can vary from person to person. It's important to experiment with different types of music and pay attention to how it affects your mood, energy levels, and overall well-being. What is your favorite type of music? Let us know in the comments down below and leave the topics that you want us to discuss in the next video. Subscribe for your daily dose of learning. Thank you for watching.